Hello, everybody. You're welcome once again. This is Changing Your Mentality podcast. How are you all doing? Thank you so very much for taking out your precious moment to listen to me talk to you on here. I really do appreciate it. Today's episode is a follow-up to our previous episode where I talked about how to turn your crisis into a comeback. But after listening to that episode, I decided to rename it. So for you to be able to find the episode I'm talking about, you have to search for how to find your purpose in your passion. So that is the new title of that episode. And today I'm talking about what brings me joy and fulfillment. I did mention that I was an accountant, and I don't know who I was serving being an accountant. If I was serving the entity or I was serving the individual that created the entity. When I mean the entity, the organization. Someone listening to me that is an accountant would immediately want to kind of like defend themselves. Now, I am not saying you should up and leave your accounting role. What I'm saying to you is this. Are you an accountant from a place of joy? Waking up every day and going to work, does it bring you fulfillment? Do you find satisfaction? Are you doing it because of the money? Are you doing it because of your bills? Are you telling yourself that I am using this to survive? If you can answer all these questions, then you'll be able to come to tell yourself that I am not doing this from a place of joy. I do not love being an accountant. I'm doing this courtesy because I want to pay my bills. If money was not in the equation, I would definitely not be an accountant. Then you should know that you are not meant to be an accountant. That is not your place. You step out. But if you say it brings me joy, it brings me fulfillment, even if there is no money involved, I will still do this, then you found your place. Not because it's accounting, that is when you say, oh, I'm leaving. No, that is not the key. The key is, does it bring you joy? Are you satisfied? If money is not in the equation, will you still do this? If bills are not there, will you wake up in the morning and head to work? If the answer to all this is yes, please stay. It brings you joy because the core thing is joy. You need to be joyful. You need to come home every day and tell yourself that I'm glad I went out today because it brings me this satisfaction. I have a sense of living. Do you understand? And the same thing applies for you being an engineer, an architect, a mechanical engineer, even as a doctor that I said, oh, a doctor they are serving. As a doctor, are you really joyful there? Does it bring you fulfillment? Are you doing it because of the money? Do you want to pay your bills? Answer yourself as well. If you tell yourself, no, this is not really what I would love to do, then you should know that even if you're serving from a place of grudge. You're not serving from a place of love. Then you also step out. Not because you're a doctor and you're serving and you say, oh yeah, I'm serving. No, do you love it? Can someone walk into the hospital right now and the person say, I do not have money, and you check your account balance and you know you have the money and you fund a person treatment, can you do that? You're strictly there for the money. You're there for the title. You want people to see you as a doctor, as a surgeon, as a pediatrist, whatever it is. Are you joyful doing that? Do you find fulfillment? So whatever it is you're doing while you listen to me, ask yourself that question and do not stand up and leave because there are still bills. Don't just up and leave. Inside that role you're playing right now, an accountant, a doctor, a teacher, an engineer, inside that role you're playing, you're a factory worker, start asking yourself question, what brings me joy and fulfillment? What do I love doing? Now that I've come to realize that I'm a sovereign being, now that I've come to realize that I am the universe experiencing myself as human, I know that bills is not going to be my motivational factor anymore. I want to know, what is that one thing that takes me, or two things? I want to find out. Do you understand? And then you start creating inside that. You're still working as an accountant. Then you will start creating your own empire. If you tell yourself that I want to run an orphanage home, then you start inside that engineering office, inside that accounting office, inside that factory, you start creating how to build that orphanage. You want to be a transformative speaker. You start creating, start writing. Look for the platform that you want to use. Start posting on that platform. You're not going to wait until you leave because you don't know when you're going to tell yourself that I want to leave, or you don't know when the company is going to tell you get out. Because they can wake up at any time and tell you to get out. It is their home. They can chase you at any time. So start now. Do not wait until retirement. You're going to start now to build, and then you tender your resignation letter and go focus on it. If you are also listening to me and you say that what I love doing, what brings me joy, will never feed me, make sure you're sure that it will never feed you, and not the fact that you're not ready to bear the phase where you're not going to really have that money. There are two different things. Like me personally, I always give myself that excuse that I want to use accounting to fund me being a transformative speaker. But the reason why it never worked for me is because being a transformative speaker can actually take care of me. But I was not ready to bear the years that it wouldn't. I was not ready to put in the work. So make sure when you say that my gift cannot feed me, make sure you are certain that it truly cannot feed you. And then you're going to find one skill. Try to make it one, because if you do more than one, you would forget that gift. But if you find one skill and be very good at that skill, find one. Right, like I said, you could have what you love and you have what you like. I love being a transformative speaker, a mindset strategist. I love being that. I like singing. I like dancing. You can tell yourself that I love taking care of animals. But I like being a project manager. I like being a customer care rep. Find it. There was a time when I said, okay, it's not going to be accounting. Let me get a skill to fund my transformative speaker role. I met a lady that she studied English language in school. She was meant to be a linguistic when she was out of school, but she said, no, this is not for me. She said, this is not it for me. She stepped out of the box. And she went to find a skill. She started working in Microsoft. And as she was doing that, she saw that I can teach people this. I can teach them how to be a customer care rep. I can teach them how to be a virtual assistant. I can teach them how to be a ghostwriter. I can teach them this. I can teach them that. Now, because she loves teaching, she loves impacting lives, she loves serving. While she was still in Microsoft, she started creating this path for herself. She started building her empire. Empire is called Digital Witch because you have to be a digital wizard or a witch to learn that. Now, the skills I got from that, because I actually did learn. Like I said, I was always running. So I ran there as well. I went there and I learned. The skills are with me. Nobody can take them from me. Now, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have known how to operate Calendly. I wouldn't have known how to operate Slack. I wouldn't have known how to operate Microsoft Teams. There are a lot of things I learned there that I really can't remember their names right now. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is this, and she loves doing that. She's not doing that courtesy for the money. She's not doing that for the fame. She wants to serve. She wants to impact. Now, when she started it, the first 1 year, according to her, she gave it out for free. Can you do that? Or you're going to tell yourself, my first 1 year, I will make sure that people are paying me. Can you do that? I want to be a speaker. I am going to give out speeches for free. I will pitch myself to organizations that I want you to call me if you have a seminar. I'll pitch myself to schools. Call me if you have a seminar. Because I'm giving out free session right now. And but when she started putting money, the amount she pegged from the second year she started this is the same amount she's still putting out, even in the 5th year. That is to tell you that money is not her motivational factor. Despite the inflation in the economy right now, she still peg it at that amount. And she gives discount to students and mothers. Can you do that? Or every year, you're just going to keep increasing your price? Someone said something that stuck with me. If you're really serving and you put your price so high, that you're trying to tell the universe that I can take care of myself. So if the universe wants to bring other routes, you told the universe, I do not need it. Because I can take care of me. You see what you're doing? She usually shared that back then when I was in the group, she shared testimony where students are making it big and they always come to say thank you with gift. So endeavor that money is not your driver. Endeavor that your pool is not money. And go find one skill. Make sure it's one. If you do more than one, you would not focus on your gift. And you're going to become a slave to that skill. One skill. Find that one skill. Learn it very well. Master it very well. And let that skill fund your gift. You understand? I also want to talk about how we tell ourselves that I want to get married. I want to have a child. I want this. I want that. When I mentioned this verse of the scripture that seek ye first the kingdom of God and its righteousness, and every other thing shall be added unto you. When we think about every other things, we suddenly think about status, money, fame. Every other things can be your health. Do you understand? Every other things can be the child that you're looking for. Every other things can be the husband that you're seeking for. But the key to getting all of that thing is service. Are you willing to serve? Now, before you say there are people that got all this and they never served, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. And those that compare themselves with themselves are fools. You are not that person. You are not every other person. You are you. And when you were writing your story, you told yourself that before I get this, I am going to serve. You want to be a mom, for instance, and maybe right now you're a project manager and you love being a project manager. Why don't you just volunteer? Take one, maybe the weekend, and go volunteer in orphanage homes. Or you adopt a child. You bring a child into your house, adopt a child, and serve that child first. You want to get married. You really want to get married. And maybe in your 40s, your 50s, I really want to get married. I want to start a family. Why don't you look for a shelter to go volunteer? Do you understand? Just find a place and put yourself. Why don't you look for old people's home to just go volunteer? Find that place that you know I would really love to serve there. Go and serve. Your health is tanking. Why don't you go to the hospital and ask them, do they want volunteers? Which department want volunteers? And serve. Just look for a way to serve. You want to be a doctor in 5 years, but you don't really have the funds to sponsor yourself through school, but you really love to be a doctor. You start from somewhere. Look for a place to serve. Personally, I was desperately looking for places to serve. But in the location where I stay in Nigeria, they really love that educational thing. Except if you're serving in churches. If you want to serve in NGOs right now, one of the volunteer NGOs, most of the NGOs would say, oh, you have an accounting background. Or we'll call you whenever we have a roadshow or we'll just have something. That was not what I was looking for. I wanted to serve, I wanted to be in the field. I didn't want you to just tell me that I should come and account your books. No, I don't want, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be in the field. I wanted to help people outside there. So the place I did that was when I was a Christian. I served and I enjoyed it. I really did. So look for a place and serve. And that health that you're thinking of, it might just vanish. And you tell yourself, I can't notice this again. That partner, you might meet the partner in the field. Or in the bus when you're going home. Or maybe when you're taking a walk. And the child could come. So just find a way to serve. And another thing again is endeavor that the husband or the children that you're seeking for, endeavor it from you and not the societal standard. My peers are married, that means I must be married. If it's that way, it's possible that in all your broadcast channels, there is no marriage, but you're just desperately looking for marriage. Do you understand? And it's possible that your womb does not necessarily need to carry kids. You can birth other things from your womb. It's possible you just need to adopt a child and serve the child. And while you're serving that child, you will just get a fantastic idea. And you create an empire from that. Do you understand? So that every other things you're desiring, and that way it's coming from you, from your soul, from your spirit, and not from your flesh or your ego. Because you're serving two different masters now. If from your flesh or your ego, you're looking for the title. You don't just want to serve. Because in marriages, you're both serving each other. You want to serve your husband? Or you just want to be called a missus, a married woman, you want to wear the ring? And you as a man, do you want to serve your wife? If you just want that husband, want people to know that you're a husband. So check with yourself first. If I get married, is it going to bring me joy and fulfillment? Am I going to find satisfaction in being married? Those are questions you should ask yourself. Should I become a mother today? Will I find joy in it? Am I going to be fulfilled? Am I sure I will be satisfied? Will I love myself after bringing that child? Ask yourself these questions when you're seeking other things. Because if you just do it at the spur of the moment, or you do it for society, you're going to regret it. You're going to be amongst the many that tell themselves, I wish I had known what I know now before I got married. I wish I had known what I know now before I became a mother. So don't join that group of I wish. Ask yourself now, do I want to get married for me? Will it bring me joy? You know you're already whole. You've come to this place that I am whole, I'm complete. I want to serve my husband. You've come to this place that you're whole, you're complete. I want to serve my wife. Aha. Not because you're looking for someone to complete you. Not because you see it as an achievement. Then go serve. Go get married. Go have a child. You're not having the child because you want to control the child. You're having the child because you want to serve the child. When you get to answer all these questions, then you tell yourself, I am willing and I'm ready to serve a partner and to serve a child. I was creating a post yesterday because I create posts and I share them on LinkedIn. You can follow me on LinkedIn, Victoria Umoren, Umoren. I post daily on LinkedIn. I was talking about this fear we usually have in school back then, where you don't want to have a carryover, you don't want to have an extra year, you don't want to resit a class. And I said, that fear, it seemed there is something like good fear. And immediately I said, it seemed there could be something like good fear. I decided to ask Google, is there good fear? Does it exist? And Google said yes. That good fear is like that indicator in your fuel tank that is telling you should go buy fuel, otherwise you would be stuck on the road. So we should bring back good fear into our life. Not all fears are bad. I don't know how old you are, but you should ask yourself a question that if I continue like this and I get to XYZ age, will I be happy with myself? Or do I want a situation that I'm going to become homeless one day? Do I want a situation where people are just going to be giving me handover money? If I continue doom scrolling, if I continue binge watching, what will become of my life? You see, society wants you to be miserable. Society wants us to be miserable. Society does not care. They want you miserable because when you're miserable, you are a good tool for them. So they don't care. You are the one that needs to care because you are your greatest asset. You are your greatest investment. So bring that fear. The way me personally, the way I usually have that fear of, if I eat XYZ, if I continue eating XYZ, what about cancer? I would say, I can't eat it too. Do you get? Because I have known that we can actually eat cancer. There's already cancer cell in our body. But if I start eating the food that makes that cancer cell grow, I feed it. Aside from those that are hereditary. Do you understand? So that fear that makes me say, I will not eat shawarma every day. I will not eat pizza every day because I don't want to get obese. That is a good fear. So the fear that is going to tell you, I do not want to be miserable at 50. I have to start creating something now. I do not want to get to my deathbed and start regretting. If I want to travel, I have to travel now. I don't want a situation I will wake up, I will not see my partner. I have to tell my partner, I love you now. So, picture yourself in 5 years. Just have that mental picture. What do you see? Do you see an obese, fat person? Or you see a slim, healthy person? What do you see? Then you start now. Do you understand? I was told I have mild fatty liver because of I hated exercise. My lifestyle was no motion, zero motion. And I told myself that this liver thing, they want to be on the deathbed. What will you do for you? I have to start exercising. I was told it's just mild. What? I was asked about my lifestyle and they said, oh yeah, you need exercises, something that is going to really make you sweat. I can come back home and say, I hate exercise, I don't want to do exercise. And I will get my report card in another 12 months. But the next time I go for a general checkup, I'll be told that this is your report card, your liver has packed up. Do I want that for me? No. So I'm using good fear right now to wake up every morning and exercise myself. When I started posting daily, I started posting daily on the 1st of March on LinkedIn 2026, because I don't know which year you're going to listen to this message. When I started posting daily on LinkedIn, I realized something. That this sadness that usually overwhelmed me started lifting. And I went and researched on it. And I got to find out that we are creators, not consumers. The reason why we are depressed, we are known as a depressed generation, because we are the first generation that are consuming more than we are creating. A lot of people are on all the social media not because they are creating posts, not because they are putting out ideas every day, but because they are consuming information that they are not translating into wisdom. So the reason why you're depressed is because you are a consumer. Where we consume. And I saw this phrase that I love so much. That consumerism is the perfection for slavery. We have become slaves to the system. You go to that store to buy items that you do not need, to impress people that you do not know, and you are right now in debt. How much debt are you in right now? Because you want to be flashy. Because you think that if people see you that way, you're going to be respected. I once stumbled on a video of a girl that said she's heading for therapy, that she has shopping addiction. She mentioned the amount of debt she's in. Why? She has collected different credit cards, buying clothes. She said she wants to sell all of them and pay some of her debt and go for therapy. That she just realized that it is trauma. And I was happy for her, because a lot of people will not realize that it is trauma. It's possible that she grew up and maybe she always asked for a new dress and her parent told her they do not have the money to buy her the dress, and she admired her peers that were always wearing them. And instead of her to comfort the inner child, telling the inner child that right now, I'm going to buy you dresses, but occasionally. And she decided to comfort the inner child by buying dresses every second, every minute, every day. And now the adult self is in debt. So we become slaves to the system because that is how they want us to be. Start creating. Don't wait for the world to give you a stage. Let me end it with a story. Let me end today's episode with a story. I was of this ideology that I would go for any of these shows in order for the show to give me the stage, and I would use that stage to spread my message to the world because now I have the fame. Do you understand? I was going about it the wrong way mentally. I was looking for someone to give me a stage and the fame. But I never knew that I have to create my stage myself. I was going from seminars to seminars at the age of 21 because I was looking for my own gym run like Tony Robinson found it. But I never found my gym run. And after so many years, I got to find out that there are people that are meant to be followers and there are people that are meant to forage. And I fall into the latter. So I am forging my path for myself. And I will create a stage for myself. So if you're waiting for the world to hand you a stage, or you're waiting for your own gym run, there's some people, ask yourself, am I a follower or am I a forger? If you're a follower, you will find your gym run. And you'll be greater than your gym run. But if you're a forger, you will never find your gym run. Start now. Ask yourself, where do you fall? And if you're a forger, start creating your path and create your stage. Do you understand? What brings you joy? What brings you fulfillment? What brings you satisfaction? And that thing mustn't really be so big, like I said in our last episode. It could be really small. I got to find out the meaning of the word passion. That from the Latin aspect, it means to suffer, just like the passion of Christ. That Christ suffered and he died for humans. Now, your passion doesn't really mean that it will be so easy. You have to commit to it. You have to be ready to face challenges. I said that. You have to be ready to embrace uncertainty. You have to tell yourself that I am willing to become a nobody. I am willing to cut down on my diet. Maybe you used to eat 5 times in a day, and now you're about to embark on the journey, fulfilling the passion. You tell yourself, I'm willing to cut down on my food. I will start eating 2 times in a day so that the remaining money, I will use it to do XYZ. I am willing to exercise because my passion wants me to exercise. I am willing to wake up by 5 a.m. because my passion wants me to wake up by 5 a.m. So you need to tell yourself, I'm willing to suffer for this. And the suffering is not going to be forever. It's going to be for a period of time. It is that period of time that I ran away from, but I'm embracing it now. I'm willing to walk alone for a certain period of time because I know that the people I knew before, they're not going to be willing to walk this path with me. So when we say passion, it mustn't really be all rosy. There'll be uncertainty, there'll be challenges, but you have to tell yourself, I am willing and I will not give up. But once you find that your why, and that why should be greater than you will never give up. See your why like your favorite cousin. You're driving to your favorite cousin's house and you suddenly find traffic on the way. Will you turn back, or you call your favorite cousin and tell you, no matter the matter, I will find a way and get to you? That is how you find that your pull. Get to know your why. Victoria, why are you doing this? Because I've come to realize that the core reason why we are here on earth is just for us to get to know why we are here and remember who we are. So I want humanity to come to this realization that it's not all this distraction on the outer. I want you to remember, why are you here? And who are you? Just remember who you are. And with that, I end today's episode. If this episode actually did resonate with you, if this episode has transformed your life, if this episode has spoken to you, you want to know your why right now, you're going to ask yourself about the joy, the fulfillment, the satisfaction, the love, and you know that money is no longer your why or your driver, then allow this message to come in and transform you. And share this message with your friends, your family members, and your loved ones in order for them to find their why as well. Alright? I love you. Until our next episode, I am you and you are me. Bye for now.